Hey listeners, and welcome to For the People, by the People podcast. And today we're talking about public health. And not just something like where you live, but more like the things we don't speak enough about, such as reproductive health.
We feel that people, specifically teenagers, are uneducated about reproductive health and therefore make bad decisions when it comes to anything sexually health related. So we've decided to interview a few of our peers just to get their insight on reproductive health.
All right, so are you comfortable yourself talking to your parents about sex or birth control or anything?
Yeah, could talk to them about anything. Just them type of parents.
Okay, that's good. So how do you feel that colored people make up almost 80% of the population of people who have HIV or AIDS? Like, how does that make you feel?
That they need to stop having sex. Like, what do you want me to say?
Like, do you think that's need to stop? Or
of course it does.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.
Comfortable, like, talking to your parent or your mom about sex or
yeah, I'll lay it right on the table. It's just simple as that. I'm like, yo, I just had sex with somebody. Simple as that. There's really nothing to hide. I don't like, as long as I'm not doing something I'm really not supposed to be doing.
And what is that?
Well, selling drugs, not going to school, things like that.
Do you think there are like certain health issues that are very stagnant in certain races, like, you know?
HIV and STD are actually, it's the highest rate for African Americans, especially in West Philadelphia. It actually is the highest rate. That's like a known fact.
Alright, do you think that's because of like their access to healthcare? That's why like that?
Yes, it is. Their access to healthcare and just the normals as well, like not having protected sex and like force going on and stuff like that. But it's like normally when people go through things like that and like they don't use condoms or they don't protect themselves from having intercourse with others, they just might think, oh well, it's something that like major, it'll go by. Then like when they see things happen, and then it's just like, I should have thought about making this decision ahead of time than doing it now. And it's like you're stuck with a STD.
Thank you very much. Like, I really like the answers that you give me.
No problem.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Alright, hi everybody. We're here with our school nurse speaking about reproductive health care. So, we're going to ask her a few questions and just get her opinions and insight on the topic as a whole. So, when you hear reproductive health care, what do you think that means and what comes to your mind?
So, reproductive health care and what comes to my mind when I hear that, I think of human sexuality. I think of the reproductive system in terms of sexual activities and things like that.
So, how do you feel about like people's access to like healthcare as far as like I guess anything like birth control or contraceptives?
I believe that it's definitely out there access to whatever, especially teenagers may need in terms of reproductive health care, birth control, condoms, education. Is there a lot of times people just don't know how to access it, so I think that's the issue. But I definitely think there is funding out there. There are definitely free clinics and things like that that's out there.
Reproductive health goes much deeper than just to talk about sex and pregnancies. It's also about educating the adolescents. If we want our teens and young adults to stay healthy, we have to teach them how to. I hope this PSA has opened up your eyes not to be embarrassed when you have questions about your reproductive health. And if you would like to learn more about reproductive health care, you can visit medicalservice.mph.org, Planned Parenthood, and so many more places. Thank you so much for listening.